think I should have tanned my face. Let's get this makeup on quick. So hi guys. I'm 30 today and I'm gracing you with a makeup tutorial. God, I'm good. Honestly, it's because I've nothing else to do. I've literally nothing else to do. It's obviously Monday. It's the 14th of August. Everybody's working. Everybody I know is working. Kyle's at work. Like, literally everybody I know is working. So basically I'm having a meal with my family this evening. And then at the weekend past there, I had a party. So I always like to party the weekend before my birthday, if my birthday is going to be on a weekday. I had a really nice big party at my house here on Saturday night. I had some family over and friends, and it was such a good wee night, you know. So I just used a bit of the Bobbi Brown face base. Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. This only comes out in special occasions. Basically, I want to recreate the makeup look that I had done on Saturday night. And this is also the dress I wore as well. I didn't know what to wear, so I thought I would wear it again. So I'm going to do my foundation first, so there isn't such a contrast between my face and my neck, and then I'm going to get to the eyes. If you know, you know. The Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation was one of my favourites back in the day whenever this was popular, and Marc Jacobs Beauty was actually a thing because I think the brand got discontinued. So of course whenever I heard that, I went on and I spent an absolute fortune on this foundation. I think I bought me about 10 bottles of this foundation, all in different shades as well, because they were obviously going out of stock and they were being discontinued. They only had like certain shades left. So I literally just bought what I could because this would be my all-time favourite foundation. It's absolutely precious. Maybe not for the faint-hearted because it's very full coverage. If I want my makeup to last and wear well and look absolutely flawless, this is the foundation that I will wear. Stanley. It's so funny because whenever she's quiet, I'm thinking to myself, what is she doing? Why is she so quiet? And then whenever I hear her playing with something, I'm like, what is she playing with? Come here, you skitter. So I think actually at the end of this tutorial I'm going to do my hair as well. This is obviously a wig. And I wore this on Saturday night and it was an absolute disaster for I don't even know why. Ooh. So I'm taking the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette. This is the palette. This isn't very much just the makeup that I actually used on Saturday night because it was all just still sitting on my desk. And I'm just going to do a bit of a soft glam gold toned smoky winged liner situation, and all honesty I probably have done this makeup look before. And this is the shade here that I'm using, by the way, to put in my crease. I'm just buffing it all over, mainly focusing it on the outer corner and just blending it in. I suppose it's nearly like tradition at this point because I think every year I always do some sort of birthday makeup tutorial. Taking this really well loved shade here and I'm just using this to darken up that lash line and create a bit of a smoky liner. Taking a wee fluffy brush, I'm going to give that all a wee blend. We have the zoomies. Basically we haven't got carpet on our stairs and landing, and we obviously have wooden floors down the stairs, and that's one thing I'm going to miss whenever we get our carpet down, is her wee footsteps, just her wee tip taps going up and down the stairs. It's honestly so cute. Oh my god, she's going crazy. I don't know if you can hear her or not. It's her wee feet. Stanley! Okay, what is actually going on? What are you chasing? Look at the foot. Your wee heart's pounding, darling. I'll let you down in a minute, hold on. You gonna say hello? It's your mummy's birthday today. Look. Okay. I'm gonna be switching in between these two brushes here and a mixture between like Cult Classic, the black, just whatever ones, just to do more of a blend just at this lash line and just make it a wee bit more smoky. I feel like with these makeup looks, they're going to look messy before they start to look like anything else, so honestly, trust the process. But seriously, I have to say I was actually okay about turning 30. It's literally just a number. As cliche as that sounds, it's just a number. It literally is, because I have to say a couple of years ago, I really wasn't mentally prepared to turn 30 for whatever reason. I don't know why. And I think in my head it was because by that stage I hadn't a house, and I hadn't this, and I hadn't that, and I hadn't this, and I kind of feel like you only have it in your head that by the time you turn 30 you have to have this and you have to have that. Although one thing I will say is I did say to myself that I will not be turning 30 without being in my own house. Like, that was the biggest goal I had set for myself, and it was just something that I aimed for, and I've honestly worked so hard to get. And here I am, I bought a house because I was not spending my 30th birthday in my childhood bedroom where I grew up. It just was not happening. But at the same time, like, because I've done that and that was something that I wanted for myself, doesn't mean that everybody else needs to be like that. You don't need to have a house by the time you're 30. You know, I think it was one of my previous videos where I was like, adulting is a complete scam. Honestly, it's bullshit. So I think that's maybe why I'm a wee bit more settled and content mentally just by turning 30, you know. This is the Vive Power Ink liner. I'm just going to do a nice wee thin line along my lash line and slightly winging it out a wee bit. Before that has a chance to dry, I'm going to go into the black and I'm going to set that liner. I'm not going to set it on the inner corner, just on the outer corner. I love how this looks just matte, but of course I'm going to have to add a wee bit of sparkle. I'm going to take this shade here. I'm taking it on a medium-sized fluffy brush because I'm not wanting to lift up or apply too much of the product, so I'm just going to just slap that on. Just applying it just in this inner area of the crease, just pressing that on, tapping motions. Just want like a light wee dusting of it, and I kind of feel that it just brightens up that inner corner as well, and it just catches the light just really nicely. For a bit more extra sparkle, I'm going to take the Made by Mitchell blush, and then I just like to go lightly over that shimmer that we applied, and it literally just leaves like wee flecks or wee sparkles. It's honestly so nice. Like, I don't like to use a lot of this product, but it's lovely. Damn, that is honestly the nicest wee product. Scraping this concealer. I'm gonna have to get a new one. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. It's honestly one of my favourites. I may be 30, but I can still do full glam, bitch. Gonna put on a wee bit extra concealer there just to further brighten while I cream bronze, taking the Dull Beauty Gimme Bronze Contour. Gimme Contour, sorry. Yeah, Gimme Contour. Which is weird because it's not a contour, it's a bronzer. Whatever. Are we finally deciding to lie down and have a wee nap? Great. This is just the MAC Gilded Whisper of Guilt highlighter. I was going to say Gilded Honey. But you know, something that I really wanted to do before turning 30 was I had this thing on my notes on my phone, and it was 30 before 30. So it was literally 30 things that I wanted to do before I turned 30. I'd done one of those things, but then at the same time, I never managed to actually write down 30 things that I wanted to achieve and 30 things that I wanted to do. And it really got me thinking, like, is my life really that boring? And then it was just, it just hit me. It was like, oh my god, I have no hobbies and no life. Like, I literally couldn't even think of 30 things that I wanted to do that were obviously realistic. Like, I would love to go down to the abyss or in space, but that's not realistic. But I honestly literally could not think of 30 things that I wanted to do. So I think I got 5. And then out of that 5, I shit you not, I got one thing done. I think I actually ended up deleting it all because I can't even remember what I had on it, but the one thing that I managed to tick off it was go to a festival. So this is the Vive Sunset Blush in Pesca. Yeah. I'm literally scraping up the edges with this product as well. Grace bronzer. This in the shade Pop in Portugal. So I'm starting to freak out a wee bit as well. Well, it's not really freaking out, it's just more anxiety. Our Bali holiday is coming up. Like, we're literally down to, we're not down to days just yet. That's whenever I will probably be prescribed diazepam. We're at weeks. We go the first week in September, I think. This is honestly how bad I am, I think. And I'm just as excited as I am to be going to Bali and going on holidays. I always get quite bad, it's not quite bad, no, I wouldn't say that, because I would say there are genuinely is people out there that do suffer with quite bad travel anxiety, so I'm not going to take that away from them and be like, I have that too, when I really don't. I just get nervous. Yeah, it's more nerves, to be honest, because I'm such a homebody. I go away to a city for the night. Like, cities scare the fuck out of me. I'm such a wee tiny country gal now, and cities scare the life out of me. I just freak out. But I'll go to Derry or Belfast for the weekend or even for the night, and I'm like, I can't wait to get home. See, anytime I go on holidays, I haven't even reached the airport yet and I'm already thinking to myself, I can't wait to get home. So strange, and I can't help it, that's literally just the way I am. As excited as I am to get on these holidays and get away and enjoy myself, chill out, relax, whatever, I still am so looking forward to getting home. I hope this isn't boring or anything, but I'm also going to do like a couple of get ready with me's in Bali as well, because we're also doing island hopping in Bali. We're going to like the Gili Islands and a couple of other wee islands as well. So we're obviously staying in a load of different accommodations, and some of the accommodations that we've actually... Someone's at my door. Yeah, what was I saying there? Yeah, so because we're going to be staying at so many wee islands and stuff, we have a lot of accommodation booked, and some of the places look absolutely stunning. Oh my giddy odd. So I definitely want to do a few get ready with me, so I think it'll be so nice and quite different as well. I know it's only like a get ready with me, but in Bali. Oh. Right, so you see, for lips, I was going to just do a nude, and I did a nude lip on Saturday night just to kind of keep it easy, but I think I'm going to do like a more natural type of lip, like my lips but better. I know right now that postman absolutely hates me because I never answer the door, ever. I think I've said this before, but like, at what age do you start answering the door of your own house? Don't get me wrong, if I'm not doing anything, I'll answer the door, but usually whenever I'm filming, I don't bother. Nude ombre lip liner. I'm going to smudge that lip liner. I'm going to take the Made by Mitchell blush in the shade A Shy Boy, and just a wee bit of that just in the centre. Going back in with this brush and doing a wee bit of blending at the lip liner and that lip product. Shit. I absolutely love this makeup look. I actually do think that this looks better than how it looked on Saturday night. Of course, that's always the way, right? This is why I would never do my own wedding makeup, because the trials would look so much better than what my makeup would look like on the day. I can't tell whether I like that lip or not. I think it is quite nice though. It's different. Well, it's not different, but it's a change. It's a change from a nude lip, right? Wig snatched. Stunning. I'm basically wanting to do like an up style, like a curly, wavy, just like something messy. I think I'm going to tip my head upside down and get my hair in just like a big ponytail at the top of my head, and I'm actually just going to be using a scrunchie and one of these wee bubbles here. Once my hair is at the top of my head, I'm not going to wrap the bubble around just yet, but I am going to pull out just wee bits of hair. Also a wee bit up here, just literally taking out wee random pieces. And you see, whenever I'm putting this into a ponytail, on the last loop I create, that's how I'm stopping it, okay? So I'm not pulling the hair the whole way through, I'm just leaving it like this, so all of my hair is down here, okay? And this is usually how I like to do like a messy bun, by the way, these days. I'll actually just show you. So with having all of this bit of hair at the back here, I like to split that in two. So you have two sections of hair, twist it and overlap and bring that round and clip it at the back. And this is how I like to do like a messy bun these days as well. I'm just, yes, it's hot. I'm going to curl the bits of hair from the ponytail with this wee small tong. Ow! Oh my god. I'm gonna look like freaking Little Bo Peep. I think Kyle's gonna be coming home and being like, did you lose your sheep? I swear this is like the oldest wee set of tongs ever. Couple of pins. So I'm gonna get my bobby pin like so, and I'm going to maybe grab some of the curls and just pin. Go away right now. Right now. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh. This should be okay. I think these wee bits are alright now once they've settled a bit. Oh, they look so stupid there. But yeah, they don't look too bad. So I'm just going to use a bit of hairspray. Okay, my love, so this comes to the end of this tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching. 30, flirty and thriving, right? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.